I don't know if we're gonna top March's look for April, but we're gonna try. So welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to kind of plan out for April. So I'm going to be taking you through my digital planner. This is my regular planner that I'm using. I went landscape this year, but I also, if you've seen any of my previous videos, you'll know that I'm also using a portrait planner like this, that it's called my everything planner, or that's what I named it. And this houses my challenges and things like that, like 100 and things in 2024, my 24/24s in 2024, and other things. I wanted to speak about this real quick because this, I have made a beautiful list. I still have 10 spots that I haven't filled out as the year. You're not intended to fill out the entire 100 list. At least that's what I understood from this list, from the person that I got it from. It's almost like once you think of things to add, then you add them and then just keep a record of when you completed it. So this was getting a little, I like the list form. I love it because, you know, I sat there and thought about all the things and kind of like, you know, put pen to paper. You know, obviously this is not a real paper, it's not a real pen, but it kind of let things out of my head onto paper. And so this was a great way to start. However, keeping track of it, like trying to flip back and forth, let me see, that add the date when I actually completed that, was getting kind of annoying. So for that reason, I have transferred my 100 things in 2024 into Notion. Yeah, I know, I'm going Notion heavy. We're not going to get too much into Notion today, but I'm going to show you my list in any case. You guys have seen me show this today page. Is one of my favorite pages, that it's a daily page. I look in here, it tells me what I'm going to do for the day from all of my different categories, from just my regular inbox, from my goals to what content I'm posting today or working on today, from inside my brain, and now I added the 100 and things. So let me just go directly to the 100 and things and show you kind of what that looks like. Okay, so this is my all the things task manager, if you will. So this actually runs all of my tasks from all my different areas in my life, family, business, personal life, blah blah blah, and any and all projects. So I wanted to add the 100 and things, just so it's easier for me to see when I completed them. And also because I'm going to save $5 for each task completed, I want to see how much that will be. So example right here, I have 10, so 10 times 5 obviously is 50. Yeah, whatever. Being good at math is not my strong suit, so whatever. So now I can see when I completed it, and I also put the date I completed it, what area it fell under, and everything I still have to do. Now let's say one of these things I'm actually going to schedule. I'll add a start date, and this goal, or this 100 and things, excuse the appearance, but who cares. I just wanted to hop in here because I keep saying 100 and things. I don't know why I keep saying 100 and things. I think it's because it's supposed to be 101 things. So I say 100 and things, but it's 100 things in 2024. My bad. Will actually show up on my today page. This ensures that I'm actually doing the 100 and things, because I wrote it out for a reason. I don't want it to just sit there and fester and then be like, oh yeah, I had things on that list. So if you're like me and need something to check off to actually add into your schedule, consider doing just a quick database. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Put it on your main page. Give it a date. You know, for example, if I wanted to clean up this right here, it says digital cleanup of my iPhone. I'll give it a start date over here, right here in this section. I'll give it a start date. I'll add it under what area. Would that be personal life, business? What is that? Or if it doesn't really have an area, then I'll leave it blank. I'll give it a start date, and that start date is going to show up here on my to do. So if I open this up for today, and I needed to start that today and complete it today. It would be under here, under this focus for today section. Going back to this digital planner, so I like the listing. I like that I did this at the beginning of the year, but tracking it was a different story, and keeping tabs on it was also a different story. So I just kind of like moved it out of here. So that's my everything. Let's go back to my March. So what I always do in every single month, I added some things that I kind of do every single month to my elements. So every month I go through my monthly goals and pick 10. Sometimes they're completely the same as the month before, and sometimes they are completely different. We are moving into Q2 for the year, so it's a huge time to think about if these are the same goals that I want to keep this month. So I like to add in my quick links here. These are, I've shown this before, I've linked all of these to my everything planner, so I can easily go back and click on these as I go along. Because I added 100 and things in 2024, we're actually going to change the link to that. So we're going to go in here. Let's go grab the link from Notion. So I'm in my Notion now. I'm going to go to all the things, and I'm going to copy the link for this page. And instead of this, I'm going to show you real quick, instead of this taking me to this list, I wanted to now take me to my Notion page. So we're going to just change the link that it's going to. So we're going to do link settings, and we're going to remove that. Now we're going to add that link, and actually we're going to move this top one here. I had to do this off camera because it was giving me all types of problems. Sometimes GoodNotes likes to mess with me. So what I did off camera was change the link from the everything planner here that I was in, and now it should take me to Notion. And there it goes. That's it. Simple. Okay, so I'm going to actually resave this because I have a quick links element. So this is where my quick links elements are. Anything that I have a link that I saved, I will put it in this little folder. So let's go through now what my top goals are going to be. So if I feel like I ever accomplish something, I take it off because there's no point. Now, I use this to sit down, and I'm actually physically doing it right now. So every month I sit down at my creative desk, which is this one. And what I do is I kind of sit down with all of the things. I sit down with my laptop, with my daily grind notebook here, and what I like to do is think about what I really want to do. Sometimes the blueprint planner that I showed, or the blueprint workbook that I showed, helps me out in trying to figure stuff out, and sometimes I already know because I either didn't complete it or we're moving into a new quarter and that's something I want to work on. And some things I just need to let go of that I don't really do. For example, I can already off the top see that reading 2 books is impossible for me. I have way too many things going on to read 2 books, so I want to make the monthly goal 1 book. So we're gonna go ahead and change that because that's the first one. Read 1 book. If I make the goal, my goal is to read at least 12 books this year. If I read more, great, but I don't want that to be part of the goal because I feel like I'm gonna leave it at that. I do read books, self-help, and I'm reading a money book now, but I don't consider those reading books as part of my monthly goals. This is fiction because I'm always reading. I'm always reading some kind of self-help, some kind of self-improvement book, so I don't count those as part of my reading goal. Let me know if you do. But I don't put that on my reading log. I put that on my learning log, and then I put that in my commonplace. You know, right now, anything from my finances, since I'm really working on that, I've been putting all my notes in here, just to have a bigger space for that and to write out my budget and all of that. But I typically keep everything, or all my notes in, like I've shown you guys before, in my commonplace book for those books. So I'll have it here to refer to, or in here, any articles or things that I've read or videos that I've, seen and gotten great information from. I'll keep it in my commonplace. So that's one of the reasons why I just consider book reading just fiction, just the fun ones, because those are the ones that I don't really get to do. So I like to do that. Sometimes I just fix this because I'm anal. Okay, let's go through this. Wake up at 6 a.m. I kind of mastered it. I've put it on my habit tracker instead of a monthly goal. So we're going to change that. I just don't know what to right now. We're going to keep exercise 3 to 4 times a week. We're going to keep nutrition. I always like to work on self-development. We're going to keep that. We're going to grow the YouTube channel. That's what I'm working on. We're not doing a spring collection. We're actually not doing any collections. We are working on a travel journal. So that one, travel journal. I'm gonna grow the business. And for the low spend month, since I'm trying to really work on my finances, the low spend month is gonna be a constant every single month. Declutter and organize home. I think in March I did a lot of decluttering. I did a lot of organizing. I'm still going to keep it. So really the only one that I have to change is to wake up at 6 a.m. But I think I'm gonna focus on, because I already do this, I'm gonna focus on, instead of waking up at 6 a.m., I'm gonna focus on my weekend morning routine. I don't have a weekend morning routine. I wake up at what I kind of do whatever I want, which is fine, and I like to do that on Sundays. But on Saturdays and Fridays, I kind of want to be a little more productive. Because as if you don't know already, I don't work Fridays through Sunday, and so I want to create just a better weekend routine, and I created it yesterday, and that's what I'm working on today. It didn't work out completely because I did wake up late because I went to sleep late. So I want to have a consistent weekend routine. I want to exercise 3 to 4 times a week. I get better at my nutrition. I always want to do self-development all the time, every single month. I'm gonna keep that. I did bring down the book because I don't like the way the number 1 looks, so let's switch that out. Girl YouTube channel, still working on that, doing the travel journal. The grow business, I might get a little more specific on that, but I'm gonna keep that there just for now. Because grow business sometimes just means posting on social media and whatever. We're going to keep that. And then the declutter, the home thing, we're going to keep that as well. So I am basically done. I feel like I do want to move this down because there's like a little spot that's kind of annoying me. Okay. I am going to put in my future me problems. I think I'm going to add this to my Notion as well, because again, there's things here that I want to kind of take care of. So I think I'm going to put my future me problems in Notion. I'm not sure. Right now it's there. Now we get to decorate. Now, do I have any appointments? Those are always the first thing that I pull out. And the only thing that I didn't do was this mammogram. I'm just going to, I'm going to leave it here because I like to look back and be like, girl, you had an appointment on March 2nd and didn't even go, and now you're doing it again. Yes. So I'm going to put that back into, I believe my appointment was the 28th. A mammogram on a Sunday. How lovely. But it is what it is, isn't it? So we're going to put her there. And this sticker from the mammogram, it's from my everything, no it's not, what is it called? I don't remember the name of it. That sticker is from, I'll tell you right now, it is from my everyday stickers. You'll find them under meetings, these little boxes right here, or you can use the icon by itself, which is kind of what I did. So that's where that's from. So it is a mammogram, and I believe it is at 2 p.m. So let's just put in 2 p.m. on a Sunday. That's crazy, but whatever, it was what worked. It is what worked. Okay. I don't remember anything I have at all. April is a very strange month. So let's go into some stickers. I'm going to pull out the garden again. The garden in spring, because I know there's an April in there. But I also, let me close out all these things. This was my last week spread for March. I think it's so cute. For journaling, that's my creative journal, but we're digressing here. So let's do April. And again, I don't want April to look like March. And if you notice, February is a little less things, and then January was very basic, if you will. Sometimes I'll go all out, and sometimes I'm very basic. I think April's going to be very basic. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out together. From the garden in spring, I've already done all of these flowers. Again, I'm trying not to use the same things as April. I didn't use any butterflies, so I think I'm gonna make this like a butterfly theme ish, heavy on the ish. So we'll do that for starters and put it somewhere. Yeah, because butterflies is like renewing, right? Right, exactly. And I like the color palette of that. Let's see what else we can use. This is actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this April instead. Yeah, I think this April's gonna look nice. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's the one. Let's arrange this, bring to front. That is the one. Yes, okay. So we got that. Let's see what else we can get from here. So we used, I know there's another butterfly in here somewhere. Is there not? I might use this blue thing since we did change the letter. For now, that's okay. Do I completely like it? No. But we'll keep her there for now. Not you. You. Just wanted like a little like whoosh coming in. And just for the sake of symmetry, let's do the same thing down here. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, spring was last month or started last month, so we don't want to repeat like spring things, and we did already the we already did Alice in Wonderland. However, we did not use, or did we? We did not use. Okay, I'm going to go into my other sticker sheet from last year for spring. And I have to remember the name of my collections because I never remember the names I named them. Spring Rebirth. This is more purple, but there's some good things here, right? 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 You get it. Since I'm going for the butterfly theme, let's take this guy over here. And I still can't remember what else I have going on in April. Because May is so, not May, March is so busy for me every single year that I never remember what I gotta do in April. So I'm gonna check my calendar real quick. I really got nothing. I know I have a meeting in here somewhere, but I don't remember the date. So there's that. It's a business meeting, but I don't remember when. We will add it later. We can go over about her. You know, sometimes it is what it is. You don't remember stuff. And different butterfly set. I'm going to use her somewhere. Probably on the other corner. And then, to be honest, we're going to keep that as simple as this. Again, I don't have anything else planned at the moment that I'm filming this. Which is why sometimes I don't like to film this stuff, because I don't really know what I'm doing until the month proceeds. Sometimes I'll have things like that mammogram, and that's because, again, I canceled the March one because I was, you know, this is TMI, or maybe, I don't know, but I was getting my period, and if they're gonna squeeze my boobs, I don't want any parts of it. And then my daughter came, and then the next appointment available was in April, so I was like, whatever, I'll take that. So I'm just fixing this just a little bit. Guys, I'm gonna leave you here because I don't have anything else. I don't like that these clusters of things are right next to each other, so we're gonna move her. We're going to move her somewhere else, or maybe not use her at all. Maybe put her here. I just don't like clusters of things in the same spot. Could be my, I don't know what it is. Just anal like that, maybe? I don't know. Okay, that's further away from each other. I like usually put like some quote up here. I haven't thought of what that quote is. Sometimes it just comes to me and I sit down and I create it then and there. It really hasn't come to me. I mean, I did just wake up. This is part of my morning routine, so it could be that we're experiencing. Here's the other butterfly I was looking for. Hey, little girl. Hey, little guy. And I can put the other butterfly coming in from the side or the top of the page. Nah, I don't like that because of this thing, and I could cover that. But because this planner's made with tabs, it doesn't really have like an entry point. So I don't know. Like, I don't have any vacations where I usually block out the week. I don't have any things with him that I need to block out the week for, like, you know, like this one, this was vacation. This was nothing. This was no school. And this was my, I just put my period week. I don't have any birthdays besides April Fool's, my cousin. It's gonna pretty much look like this. I do have, I don't even have shop drops at the moment because I'm working on the travel journal and I'm working on the summer guide, but I'll put that in anyway. Let's put that in. You know what? I am going to put in, I love these stickers, these ones, these girly ones at the top by Breezy organization, like a long time ago. I don't have a weekend getaway, which I want to plan one. I really do. I don't have any movies, but I'm gonna use one of these girlies. I don't have any flights. I am going to get my nails done next week, so we can put that in. And this is honestly just to fill the calendar because I don't remember anything that I have to do. I am looking for my business links. And I always forget where the heck I put them at, but it should be under business, should it not? Yes, it is. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb, girl. Don't be dumb. So we're gonna put shop drop, and my shop drops are usually every 2 weeks, but I don't have anything until, I might do a surprise shop drop in the middle of these, but I doubt it. So we'll do that. Then we're going to, I like this little payday that I created, and I think I get paid on the 12th. Duh, this is why I'm going to my beauty appointment. Hello. Hello. Duh. So I'm gonna put you there. This camera's a hater. She turn it off on me when I talk too much. Anyway, yeah, that's it. I'm going to work on figuring out what I have. What I like to do now is, as you can see, I put in the things that I know up top are coming out. I don't typically do like where some people do their calendars, which I might. That might be a good idea. Not sure, but I'm not gonna film it. But I might put in the things that kind of happen on the beginning of the month every month for my business, which is my journal prompts come out, my newsletter comes out, things like that. But I do have a calendar for monthly releases, so it's like okay. So if I go here, it always brings me to the month that I'm working on, and it'll say all the releases for the month as far as the, you know, the shop drop, the monthly releases and things like that. I just haven't done the March one yet, or I did not March. I haven't done April yet, so it's nothing to link at this point. So I'm gonna go back and fix that part and not add it to here. So I don't really put that stuff in there because it's just, I think it's boring to add like all those little things. I like to put cute stuff in here, but because I can't, for some reason, I can't think of anything that I'm doing now. Like May, I already know I have like 4 things going on in May. I have Mother's Day, I have May the 4th at Disney, I have Benito's concert, Bad Bunny's concert, and I had something else. I don't remember what that something else is. But I already know May is going to be jam-packed, but April's like a slow month. So I think April I'm going to focus on growing the business, getting my contact back to where it was because March was crazy, working on my Q2 goals, which if you want to see how I plan kind of like my Q2 goals and things like that, or how I plan quarterly, let me know and I will do a video on that. And I'm going to work on picking out, well, doing my weekly because April 1st is Monday. So tomorrow I'm gonna sit down and do my weekly plan. Then I'm going to look at 100 and things in 2024 and see where I can plan that for this month and maybe add that in. And if one of those is kind of like an event, then I'll add it to the calendar and you'll see that. I'm gonna think of some kind of quote that I want to put up here and probably create that in Canva and update that. But what I'll do in order for you to see the end result, I mean, this video is coming out on the 31st, so sorry, but once I'm done, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'm going to put my channel name here and see if I've updated this or made any changes or did that quote that I wanted or added new events. It'll be out sometime this week, maybe by the 3rd, because the 1st is a heavy posting day for me on social media. So just check out this week and see what things I have added to make her go from like plain like this to bam, you know, if it goes there. If it goes there, you'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me on this plan with me new month situation. Stick around for more digital planning, more paper journaling, more commonplace, more productivity hacks, more Notion walkthroughs, all the things. And if you want to see just a quick simple Notion thing, I know I showed you my today really quick and how I added 100 and things. If you're into Notion like me or kind of want to get your feet wet into Notion, check out all the things that I do in my Notion. It's pretty much my whole life, so check out that video here. I'll put it next to this one so that you can go ahead and click on it and watch it, and I'll see you back next Sunday for another video. Bye.